Finally, we know about Trump's taxes, and we know why he's refused to release them. Here are 10 big things we've learned. Number one, did he break the law? Well, almost certainly. Details of the tax form suggest massive fraud on a huge scale. As Michael Bromwich, a former inspector general at the Justice Department, said yesterday, based on the Times story, Trump faces federal and state prosecution for bank fraud, tax fraud, wire fraud, and mail fraud, as does his entire family. Number two, how much has he actually paid in taxes? Well, in 11 of the last 18 years, Trump has paid no taxes at all. In his first year on the job in Washington, he paid the most income tax he had paid in a decade, and that was $750. He has deducted taxes for almost everything imaginable, including $70,000 for hairstyling. Number three, but he did pay taxes to other nations. Well, why is that? In 2017, when he paid $750 to the United States, he paid over $15,000 in Panama, $145,000 in India and elsewhere. Well, so much for America First. The fact is that they actually do enforce their tax laws. Number four, why did Trump run for president? Well, the data suggests that he was so deeply in debt that he, as former fixer Michael Cohen said, was eager to rebuild his brand by running for president. The presidency has injected cash into Trump's businesses as lobbyists and foreign governments have invested substantial sums in them, but he has still been losing money. Number five, how broke is he? Well, he owes more than $300 million in loans, and he can't repay them. His businesses are constantly losing money. He's fighting with the IRS, and he could owe another $100 million to the government. So much for the successful businessman image. Number six, who does he owe the money to? Well, we don't know. And that is part of the problem, because whoever he does has huge leverage over him. Number seven, does this make Trump a national security risk? Well, you bet. Note that a bipartisan group of nearly 500 national security officials, past and present, last week endorsed Biden for president. And this list includes retired General Paul Selva, who served as vice chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff for the first 2.5 years of Trump's presidency. So number eight, why is he so desperate to stay in power? Well, a sitting president, he believes, cannot be indicted, and he won't have to face federal prosecution. That becomes pretty obvious. Number nine, what is Trump's reaction to all of this? Well, he claims it's totally fake news. But here's the thing, the easiest way it would be for him to refute it would be to make his tax returns public, which he refuses to do. Finally, number 10, will this bombshell affect the election? Probably not. His followers in the Fox News bubble won't be affected. This news won't permeate that bubble. But it does confirm what the rest of us already knew. Trump is a con man, and he is a crook, and he doesn't give a fig about the United States.